Pakistan Television Corporation is a public and commercial broadcasting television network, as well as a mass media state-owned megacorporation, with headquarters at Islamabad, Pakistan. Founded on the 26th of November 1964 by an international sector firm NEC of Japan under license from the government of Pakistan, Ptv was the first major televised media broadcasting network in Pakistan and currently operates under the government ownership management of the Government of Pakistan. Although it was originally under private ownership management, the Ptv was integrated under government ownership in a nationalization program in 1970 after failing to produce targeted revenue. The Ptv is one of the well-expanded broadcasting network infrastructure and media broadcasting divisions in the cities of Pakistan and abroad. For most of the 20th century, the Ptv enjoyed a dominant position in media outlets until the start of the 21st century and was one of the two major television networks in the country. The end of Ptv's monopoly in 2000 led to a boom in electronic media in Pakistan, which gained greater political influence in country's political spectrum. As of 2016, the Ptv competes with the other private television channels and remains an important asset of Government of Pakistan. Background. Historical context. The idea of establishing a media and television industry was conceived in late 1956 and created by the privately set up National Education Commission, with the support of President Ayub Khan in 1960. In 1961, the private sector media mogul and industrialist Syed Wajid Ali launched a television industrial development project, bringing the role of an electrical engineer Ubaid Rahman of Radio Pakistan's engineering division as the project director of the first television station in Lahore. Ali reached a milestone in 1961 after establishing a private television broadcasting company with the cooperation of Nippon Electric Company of Japan and Thomas Television International of United Kingdom. In 1963, a public meeting was chaired by President Ayub Khan, in which the government made decisions about the Pakistan television stations and the media industry in the country. Since 1963, its headquarters are in Islamabad, near the Cabinet Secretariat. From 1961 to 1962, a television headquarters was established in Lahore and several pilot transmission tests were taken by Rahman's team. Subsequently, many television divisions were established throughout Pakistan by this team, including East Pakistan, first ever broadcast and private ownership. On the 26th of November 1964, after an introduction by Syed Wajid Ali, the first ever news broadcast was done, which was beamed as a black and white transmission by the Ptv. The first program, formatted by Thomas Television International, telecast amateur programs with foreign films. The television division in the Punjab province was established with the help of United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, the Colombo Plan, and the Government of Japan. Azlamazar was appointed the first managing director of the Pakistan Television, in charge of all the staffing requirements at the first Ptv Lahore Centre. This first managing director and executive, Azlamazar, is widely considered to be the father of Pakistan television. Private industries commercials were permitted with no fee. Initially, all the commercials of industrial conglomerates were tax-free with no additional charges. The Ptv remained under the private sector management, with more than half of their shares were sold to Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in a fear that all shares would fall into the hands of government in the name of greater interest of the country. President Ayub Khan appointed Ubaid Rahman in the Ministry of Information to continue with the NEC joint venture collaboration in launching the PTV. The project began with a tent on the back lot of Pakistan Broadcasting Corporation by Ubaid Rahman, where a transmission tower and a studio were constructed by his team. On the 26th of November 1964, President Ayub Khan inaugurated the first official television station, commencing transmission broadcasts from Lahore. Followed by Dhaka in 1965, a third centre was established in Rawalpindi and Islamabad in 1965, and the fourth in Karachi in 1966. On the 29th of May 1967, a private company was established as Pakistan Television Corporation under the Company Act 1913, whereas the private sector remained charged with broadcasting on the television. Nationalization of Pakistan television. After the Indo-Pakistani War in 1971, the PTV was nationalized and brought in completely under the government ownership management by then-President Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's government. Communication network expansion was vast by the PTV, and government publicly funded its infrastructure expansion all over the country. Promotion of regional literature, science fiction miniseries, country music, and romanticizing rural values in drama playwrights were on-aired by the PTV, at the behest of public funding by the government of Pakistan. The PTV was considered a source of major national integration. The PTV transmission switched over from its original black and white to color transmission in 1975. Regional headquarters of PTV and television centers were established in Peshawar and Quetta in 1976. In 1977-78, the PTV broadcast the live cricket match between England versus Pakistan. During this time, the PTV's interview programming series brought many scientists, politicians, sportsmen, actors, musicians, and artists to public fame. Television programs. By the 1980s, the transmissions of PTV could be reached over 90% area of Pakistan. In 1980s, the PTV was the sole provider of television and dominated the electronic media industry. During 1980s, the conservative ideas were promoted on the PTV as part of the government policy, and heavy investments were made on the promotion of education programming series. During the decades of the 1970s, 1980s and 1990s, PTV dramas and teleplays were considered as the best in the South Asia. These included Khuda Ki Basti, Unkahi, Tanhayan, Amgan Turha, 50-50, Studio Dai, Studio Pon 18, Andera Ujala, Sona Chandi, Uncle Afi, Tali Me Balayan, Alif Noon, Waris, Dupe Kinaya, Sana Din, Guest House Alpha Bravo Charlie, Anna Akri Chatan, Zaya, Zaba, Peshan blockbuster serials like Duwan, Kathputli, Wafa Hamnavor in Guy, Bandan, Kagas K Fool, Mukdas, Binti Adam, Malangi, Sarwan, Sheila Bug, Tinke, Isa Bhi Hota Hai, Rastad Azindagi, Chubhan, Kuch Lamhe, Kuwa Hesho K Sarab, and many others. In 1990s, the PTV's programming was said initially to have intellectual appeal but succumbed to commercial pressure. In 1992, the composition of PTV's programming was based upon 56% of entertainment and only 25% of news and educational programs. About 54% of national programming was based on Urdu and only 16% accounted for English. In response to challenges by private channels such as SDN and NTM as well as Indian channels, the PTV launched transnational international transmission in Bangladesh, India, Iran, Gulf states, and the United States in 1992. State capital revenue. Unlike other state-run corporations, Pakistan Television Corporation was allowed by the government of Pakistan to raise a sizable amount of private capital to finance the stations. This includes a 35 rupees per month TV fee charged to all consumers of electricity. Programming policy. The broader perspective to start electronic media in the country was to inform and educate the people through wholesome entertainment and to inculcate in them a greater awareness of their own history, heritage, current problems and development, as well as knowledge of the world at large. In fulfillment of its broader main objectives, PTV's telecast policy concerning matters of national and international interests has always been motivated and guided by the cardinal principles of educating viewers about the values that are vitally important in building a united, integrated and disciplined society. These objectives have successfully been achieved through programs on religion, education, entertainment and culture. The projection of new emerging social order is highlighted in PTV's general programming, focusing directly and indirectly on themes like morality, civic and national responsibilities, drive against narcotics, environmental pollution, agricultural reforms, etc. Through discussions, shows, and through anchor persons in the transmission, PTV channels are family-oriented and the salient features of its policy are as follows. PTV Corporation's broadcasts are family-oriented. They cater to the needs of local audience by showing Eastern family programs. It acts on social development theory of media. That's why it shows informative programs about health and social issues. It censors commercials and holds a conservative standard as compared to other privately owned channels. It supports government policies on national and international matters. Channels. PTV had been received via satellite in South Asia, East Asia and the Middle East, Africa, Europe and North America. Selected programming could be seen on a satellite channel named Prime TV in the United Kingdom, Europe and North America until the 22nd of April 2006. On the 22nd of April 2006, Pakistan Television Corporation started broadcasting directly to the overseas viewers including the US. This remains true as of January 2016. PTV operates the following channels. PTV Home 24-hour entertainment channel. The transmission is broadcast across Pakistan on terrestrial network and worldwide through satellite. The content of the terrestrial and satellite channel is different. For example, terrestrial programming includes live telecast of Pakistan's cricket matches, but satellite channel cannot broadcast these matches. PTV News 24-hour news channel which can be viewed in many parts of the globe. PTV National, an emphasis on broadcasting programs in different languages to represent the whole of Pakistan. AJK-TV, for the residents of Azad Kashmir. PTV Bolan, for speakers of Baluchi, Pashto and Brahui. PTV Global, offered exclusively for the Pakistani diaspora in the United States on Dish Network, and recently launched in Europe. Ptv Sports, a 24-hour sports channel that started from January 2012. Ptv Sports 2. PTV Gold, upcoming channel where classic dramas will be aired on. PTV World, started as PTV2 in 1992 as first satellite channel of Pakistan, was given a new name of PTV World in 1998 and went off air in 2007. It was relaunched as a 24-hour English channel in January 2013. PTV Prime. Prime TV had been a part of PTV family from 1998 till 2005 as an exclusive broadcaster of PTV for Europe and North America. Former channels: Channel 3, a 24-hour channel, a joint venture of Ptv and SDN, launched in 1999-2001 and went off air in 2005. Administrative divisions of Ptv. News Division. Pakistan Television News informs its viewers across the country on the latest newsworthy happenings on the national and international levels. During the past few years, there has been rapid expansion in the area and scope of news coverage. Following the Pakistani private news channels, Ptv News gives on-camera reporting and special news reports. Ptv News broadcasts stretch over from early morning till midnight. There are news bulletins in Urdu, English, Arabic and Kashmiri languages. All the news bulletins after 6:00 p.m. are being aired on the national network, which are beamed through satellite to more than 38 countries. Regional language bulletins include Punjabi from Lahore Centre, Sindhi from Karachi Centre, Pushto and Hindko from Peshawar, and Baluchi, Pushto and Bravi from Quetta Centre are telecast. To bring home maximum coverage of international events, Ptv News has made arrangements with Reuters TV, London, to satellite news items to Ptv Islamabad round the clock. Ptv News covers all visits abroad of VVIPs, international conferences and important other events through its own camera teams and makes possible to air them same night. Like international networks, Ptv News sent its camera team to Afghanistan to cover the fighting and plight of the common man there. Current affairs programs have been a regular features of Ptv transmission ever since its inception. A separate Ptv Current Affairs Directorate was established in 1982. Current affairs programs, including regional languages, produced by each of the TV centre are accommodated in regular Ptv transmission. The themes of regional language programs mainly revolve around local and provincial matters of current affairs nature. The Current Affairs Division produces programs on special occasions such as live telecast of Armed Forces Parade on Pakistan Day, live telecast of flag hoisting ceremony on Independence Day, head of state's address to the nation, documentaries on important national projects, live telecast of certain sessions of Senate and National Assembly. In the program Open Forum, federal ministers, Minister of States are invited to answer the questions through email, on telephone and by media experts sitting in the various studios of Ptv. This program is live and is very popular amongst viewers. Sports Division was created in 1983 to provide healthy entertainment to viewers. It has emerged as an extremely productive and earning division for the Ptv. The chief objectives of this division are to arrange healthy sports entertainment through the coverage of exciting moments and happening in the field of sports and to keep the viewers abreast with the national and international sports event. Sports Division is producing 200 minutes regular weekly transmission on Ptv apart from occasional international, national sports coverage. Ptv televises live national and international sports around the world, keeping in view the interest of Pakistani viewers. International Relations Division of Ptv. International Relations Division of Pakistan Television Corporation participates in the international television festivals, competitions sending best of its Ptv programs to them. Ptv has won distinguished prizes and commendations at those events. A large number of Ptv programs have been sold for telecast in other countries, which resulted in strengthening of the financial condition of Ptv. Such companies as Shalimar Recording and Broadcasting Company and Sports Star International Company are the major distributors of PTV programs. A lot of PTV plays and documentaries have been provided to foreign countries through government ministries and missions abroad free of charge for the projection of Pakistan and its people. Dubbing and editing is carried out by Ptv International Relations Division. Some selected programs are subtitled in English and Arabic languages for overseas projection, especially for Muslim countries. Documentaries from National Geographic magazine are being televised with Urdu dubbing. A series of animated imported program, Treasure Island, is being dubbed in Urdu language for telecast. Ptv has recently provided the satellite facilities to foreign agencies with regard to Pakistan's nuclear tests and has earned approximately US $400,000 each time. Ptv has procured foreign canned programs on hire rental basis. Ptv procures foreign programs including feature films, cartoons, science fiction, comedy, adventure, classic drama serials, series and public general interest programs. Ptv Censor Board. Ptv Censor Board was formed in 1968, headed by Director Programs Administration. It was separately instituted within Ptv on the approval of the Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in December 1980 to clear and certify bulk of imported and locally acquired programs with speed and efficiency. Ptv Consultant of News, Current Affairs, Presentation presently heads the Ptv Censor Board. Ptv Engineering Division. The Engineering Division takes care of the day-to-day operations and maintenance of Ptv centers and rebroadcast stations, new projects, planning and AMP procurement, as well as research and development activities. It was an engineering feat at the time Pakistan began television transmissions in 1964 at Lahore, long before its neighbors Iran and India in. Over the years, the system has grown into a countrywide network offering 2 programming channels. Ptv Introduction, a chronology of events. 1961 Philips Conceptual B and AMP W test at Expo Fair in Karachi, Pakistan. 1962 Private test transmissions in Lahore, Pakistan. 1964 Television service in monochrome started at Lahore with Nippon Electric Company collaboration. 1965 Television service starts in Dhaka, East Pakistan. 1965 Transmission begins in Rawalpindi, Islamabad. 1967 Transmission begins in Karachi. Zulfikar Ali Bukhari appointed first General Manager of Ptv Karachi Centre. 1973 National Microwave Network commissioned linking TV centres. 1974 Quetta, Peshawar centres commissioned. 1976 Color transmission started. 1987 Federal TV Centre at Islamabad commissioned. 1992 Second TV Channel for Education commissioned. 1996 Local area transmission from 4 stations started and extended to 3 more stations. 1998 Transmission of Ptv World programs started. 1998 Up to 6 production centres. 35 rebroadcast stations in operation for Ptv1. 16 rebroadcast stations in operation for Ptv2. Ptv1 area covered. 38% population covered. 86.48%. Ptv2 area covered. 24.19% population covered. 55.83%. Training Academy established in 1987. Pakistan Television Academy is an apex TV institution in Pakistan. which imparts professional training in disciplines of television broadcast technology. It is headed by a full-time director and assisted by a team of television professionals who are members of the academic faculty. Till June 1998, over 3,100 persons have attended training programs conducted by Ptv Academy. These participants attended training courses in engineering, computer, finance, administration, news, current affairs and programs production. They included visiting participants from other countries including SAARC countries members. Year 2012 performance. Year 2012 saw a rapid popularity in Ptv programs. Ptv saw a huge gain in viewership according to TRP ratings by providing coverage to 2012 ICC World 2020 cricket games and showing the top-rated drama serial on Ptv, Talafi. Ptv logo. Ubaida Rahman, the first general manager and originator of Ptv, commissioned Pakistan's supremo artist Abdur Rahman Chatai to design a conceptual logo for Ptv. This logo was later redesigned with minor modifications by another leading artist, Shahzad Nawaz Khan, for a more up-to-date look. Recently, in the year 2016, Ptv's channel logos were redesigned by Ptv's creative manager Baba Safir. By redesigning the logos of these 10 channels of Ptv, his design philosophy was as follows. The harmony in the design of our new logos depicts unity and connectivity. The non-conventional shape represents modernity, innovation and the new age of Ptv. Ptv engraved on gold symbolizes the last 50 years of our very strong connection with our audience. The diverse color palette is representative of the diversity of our people. The golden stroke shows dynamism and the transformation of Ptv. Corporate management. The chairman, CEO, is appointed by the Prime Minister and, finally, confirmation approved by the President. The chairman heads the Board of Governors that are appointed by the Government of Pakistan to manage its affairs. As of current, Atar al-Haq Qasmi is the current chairman of the Ptv. The managing director is the administrative head of the Ptv with executive responsibilities. The appointment of MD comes from the approval from the Government of Pakistan and approval from the chairman of the Ptv. The early team in 1964 at Ptv Lahore Centre, Ubaida Rahman, first general manager, by appointment of President Ayub Khan in 1964. Aslam Azhar, first managing director of Ptv Lahore Television Centre. Nisar Hussain, Zubair Chowdhury, Fazal Kamal, hired away from Old Radio Pakistan, Karachi station by Aslam Azhar to join his Ptv Lahore Centre team in 1964. Nisar Mirza, TV cameraman. Khurshid Akhtar Naqvi, TV cameraman. Mustafa Kamal Mandorkar, Sharif Khan Poonchwali, sitar player. Tufail Niazi, folk singer. Muslihudeen, the first news reporter of Ptv programs at Lahore Television Centre. Mumtaz Hamid Rao, first news reporter in the field. Zafar Samdani, first news editor at Ptv Lahore Centre. Tariq Aziz, the first on-air news broadcaster, Ptv Lahore Television Centre. Kanwal Hamid, first female news broadcaster. Saeed Mohsen Ali was the legendary drama producer of Ptv News, who produced popular and award-winning drama serials including Tanhayan, Ankahi, Athwan Samanda, and one of the best serial Jinnah Se Quaid on the founder of Pakistan Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Saeed Mohsen Ali was also awarded Lifetime Achievement Award and many other Ptv awards. Saeed Mohsen Ali was also the teacher of famous film and drama producer Shoaib Mansoor. They both jointly produced the famous drama serial Sun-e-Din. Ptv personalities. Some criticism of policy. Punjabi is spoken by a huge majority of the Punjab province as well as in Pakistan, yet PTV does not have a separately devoted TV channel in the Punjabi language. Pakistan TV makes its announcements in Urdu, the national language. Punjabi language is being marginalized by PTV according to some critics, although Pakistan Television Multi-TV Centre in Punjab, Pakistan started broadcasting some of its programs in the local Saraiki language some years ago. Also, a few musical PTV programs are broadcast in Punjabi language from PTV Lahore Centre.